Magic Mountain is a smoke-free park. Smoking is only allowed in designated areas outside of the park gates.
Good morning from sunny SoCal, and it's time to come visit a place I haven't been in almost 14 years. And I'm excited, but you think they would have added more rides in that time frame like Cedar Point would have. However, if there's only one park it could be. If you can't tell by the Nickelodeon looking coaster behind me, we're at Magic Mountain, and I'm excited to get on Twisted Colossus, West Coast Racers, Wonder Woman, maybe a few other things in between. It's a weekday, so hopefully the lines aren't too bad. I'm also excited to hopefully get on X2 again and Tatsu, basically anything in this park, because the only thing I have a double on is X2. So this should be fun, this should be exciting. Looked on the app, it doesn't look like it's too busy, so fingers crossed. So we're gonna get in a minute and see where the day takes us. That's pretty cool. Coaster history. Might as well start big, right guys? fucking chew. I should have looked at the picture first. Hold that thought. All right, good photo. X2. I'm gonna get controversial here. We all make this thing. It is intense. It is crazy. It is wild. Intense. I don't know. Maybe I just got lucky being on a wheel seat. Maybe it's because my intensity level for a coaster needs to be like way 10 times crazier. That was amazing. Still probably my favorite ride in this park. My body held up, which is the biggest concern I had, but went very well with that. Flips felt smoother, so maybe they've been doing work on this, but granted that was 14 years ago I rode this thing. So super great. I can see where it can be super intense, especially if you're in the back, the whip and all of that. But if it breaks down, you're best to wait, especially if they're running one train like we were today. So totally one of the rides worth the price of admission. Not sure where we're heading next, but we'll see where we're going. But that is still, as of right now, my favorite ride in this park, and there's some new ones to do. So we'll see where the day takes us. All right, time to see if this is better than my home one. I doubt it. All for Darien Lakes.
You're wrecking your own life for mine.
Darien Lakes is still better. More intense, faster, obvious, mega versus a regular looper. A lot rougher though. So like, I'm on team put a dive here. Unless you want to go the, you know, try not to walk into a pole. Premiere redo like they did Loch Ness, but not bad. Some crazy force in the triple loop. Not a bad ride, but yeah, I can see them getting rid of this in a couple years. floaty in the ride, better known as Tatsu. Pretzel loops, man. I think Manta's might actually be more intense. I forgot how fun it was, that flying feeling. Good ride, solid ride. Bit of whip. We second row from back, so not bad. But pretzel loop. I remember riding Manta and like feeling like my head was crushed. I still slightly feel that way, but I feel like this one's not as intense, so that's not a bad thing. But more importantly, somehow I didn't get all the weight on the spot I didn't want to on my body, which is great. Feeling good. So now it's time to go keep heading toward hopefully some new things. But I got to do the things that I really like last time that I haven't ridden in forever. So yeah, definitely make sure if you ever come out here, Tatsu is worth it every time.
West Coast always break down.
I had a feeling that might be part of that one. Alright, so Apocalypse. Let's talk about this. One, a buckle situation. A buckle across both is a little weird. But for a GCI that doesn't have Titan track or been retracted in a while, not bad. Good pop of air time, that great twister layout. I love the station blaster. I think that's my favorite part on this thing. But could use a retract. Maybe a little Titan track. I don't know. Maybe I just got stapled a little too much on that and it just didn't help, but could have been that, honestly. It's a lot tighter than I normally would, but solid ride. And got West Coast. I think we're heading there, so that's what's next. But not a bad day so far. I do have to say, granted, I will correct myself. It's been at least almost 12 years. I feel like this park is a little bit cleaner now, but that's honestly a given. But time for some new credits. So let's start with the first one. Let's start with West Coast Racers. I'm kind of excited for this one. I love a good launch coaster. That's actually pretty cool. So, West Coast freaking Racers, man. That was amazing. Premier Rides might become my new favorite before the end of this. Smooth. Great little pops of airtime. Just an absolutely great ride. Like, this makes me want to get on Alpine Fury. It makes me also very excited to hit up Discovery Kingdom later and do the Skyrocket too, because that was freaking crazy. But no, I liked that one a lot. That was really cool. So that could be a new favorite. Who knows? I'm gonna be that guy. This is the best pretzel I've ever gotten in a theme park, and it's not even a close race. This thing is like fresh, hot, crispy. It is awesome. I do have to say the weirdest thing for me is still seeing the word Six Flags with Cedar Fair fast lanes and all the parks in one thing. Fun TV. I will never get used to that. But this may not be a good decision, this may be a fun decision, but I haven't done a stand-up coaster since 2015. So let's go do Riddler. Last of a dying breed. And honestly, I don't even know what they could do to make that better. It's the layout, great. If they didn't have a floorless in this park, I'd say add a floorless. Convert it. But the only thing I can question is, could you modify this to run the surf trains? Which I've never been on. Because that could be the kicker that makes this better. Not a bad ride, but I forgot how terrible stand-up configuration is. But it was worth doing again. Not complaining. Very well themed queue. Kind of surprised. Not even mad. We need more raptors in this world. And that was big scale, so I can't wait to see what the prototype does in Santa Clara. That was airtime, whippiness, forceful, gift shop, everything you would expect. That was I don't even have words. Coaster left me speechless. So, all right, well, from one RMC to another, I think it's time to go ride Twisted Colossus. But, yo, Enchanted, I think that's what Worlds of Fun needs. Smaller scale one, but definitely.
Oh, right there. There's also one down there.
I mean, if we make it, sure. That is the best ride in this park, and nothing can tell me otherwise. That had everything I wanted in a ride. It had airtime. It had crazy inversions. It had literally everything. Like, hands down. Like Alan Shilkey create the most crazy freaking rides on earth. That and Wonder Woman. Easily, with X2, the top 3 in some order. Hey, Canyon Blaster, never underestimate an ENF mileage. Those things dry around worse than most flat rides. Did not fit on Speedy Gonzalez. That's okay. I take a good picture on that one again. I'm doing my little thingy thing. Can I see my balls? So with that, I have as close to park completion as I'm going to get in this park because the other one's closed and I don't fit on the one. So I think we're doing full throttle and then full throttling out of here. So we'll see how that feels. Seriously, can't get used to seeing that there. And
you can go down, you don't have to wait all. Bar open. Please leave your lap bar open. An attendant will close the lap bar for you.
okay, so my definitive opinion on Full Throttle is a great ride. Too dang short. Should have put more another bunny hill over that building so you didn't get the brake checked. I don't even know another word to call it. But I like it better this time around. Just still too dang short. But with that, I'm gonna kind of just wrap it up here because we're gonna basically finish in the shops and call it a day. But that's Magic Mountain. I think I like this park a lot more now this time around than the last time. My coaster opinions and lineup on this park has changed considerably. The only thing that I think was still in that top bit is X2. But I mean, the park looks nicer, it looks cleaner. It's honestly really cool. So I'm happy after this visit. So I don't know. I know there's rides we didn't do purposely. Always an excuse to come back. Always. So I'm going to kind of wrap this video here in a second because it's a perfect spot for this outro. And if you've been in this park, you know exactly what the heck I'm doing here. So with that, thank you all for watching. God bless. We'll see you in the parks. One more final thought. Six Flags, get some AC on these buses or get some Disney trams. But thank you for at least having that because you didn't have that years ago. That's all I got.